This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. He gets loose. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, USC.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Scanning the field. It's Turner. Bringing pressure. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now fourth down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Throws it to the right. Pass is intercepted, but out of bounds. It's a relief for the quarterback there.
Oh, my gosh, what a play by that defender. The only thing is he doesn't come back inbounds for the interception, but a great effort, and he shows his athletic ability on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. The Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he'll get the first-time yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Peterson. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Here's a target, and it's complete. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. That's the spin move. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a 1st down. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. To throw, it's Turner. Looking to scramble. Breaks an open space. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Chris, in my opinion, What we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
And the Trojans will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Touchdown, USC. They connect for 6. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Peterson. Snags the quick throw. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires quickly to the left. And it's caught. What a catch. Bursts into space. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Back to pass. It's Turner. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, USC.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a run to the left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? That's a design quarterback keeper. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass this time. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to pass. It's Turner. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Incomplete for a third straight play.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. And they'll give it to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
But when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon Achane and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw. It's Peterson. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Important third down play coming up after that completion. He keeps it on a design run. They can gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
And the Aggies pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Peterson. Just made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks to his left and makes the completion. End zone ahead. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's 1st down and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Aggies.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks free. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st down here for this offense. Toss play. Back heads to his right. He breaks free. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup, Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. It's a quick grab.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to throw. It's Turner. The receiver makes the catch. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's caught. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
To the air, it's Peterson. Finds an open target on the left side. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. And the Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Peterson. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. It's Turner. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
But an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks. And this receiver's able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Texas A&M offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, it's Peterson. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. First out and more. He's still running. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Southern Cal. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
They're setting out to try the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Scanning the field. It's Peterson. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the wideout goes in motion. Running play called on 3rd and short. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. 2nd
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Banks. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quickly.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Breaks into the clear. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Banks. Quick throw to the left. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far.
28, USC, 21.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And it's a direct snap. He finds some space. He's past the marker and still going.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. And on this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
back to throw. It's Turner. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, USC.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6. The Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Aggies will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. You bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Dropping back, it's Banks. Caught by the receiver.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Here comes fourth down, and look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get the fourth down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pitch play to the back. He's got the first and still going. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Looking downfield, it's Banks. It's an out route, the catch made, and they've got him. Yeah, he's beginning to crank up the tempo a bit. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. The offense, this is play number 11 on the drive. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. Looking to throw it on first down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Second down, looking to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
On a drive that just won't end, it's third down and long. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
And out comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here.
Number 17 on the field goal.
And it's good! They will walk it off with that chip shot. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.